Gunners of Africa, Aston Villa 2, Arsenal 4. And I'm here with Nino.
You're here with Nino.
Talk to me.
Thank God, first of all. Thank God for the win. We needed this win. We needed this win, even though ARTETA wants to put us on high jump. But the rope is not too high enough. We jumped it. We needed this win.
We are back to winning ways.
Yeah.
We saw the hunger today.
At some point, yes. In some players, actually.
Yeah.
In some players, because
some players like
Saka, players like, even though some people would not accept, players like Ben White, Jorginho, the bad luck. He has been turned bad luck all this while.
By Chelsea fans.
Yeah, by Chelsea fans. I mean, it was a wonderful performance. I mean, these guys were fighting. You could see the fight, you could see the desire. But then, one thing I noticed is the whole team is actually out of form.
Okay.
You get, Odegaard is out of form. I mean, did you see that clear-cut chance? Because of his decision-making, see where he ended up putting the ball. But I'm really happy for this win. I'm really, really happy. At least, from here now, we know where we can go forward. We know how to move on forward. If we had lost again or drew again, it would have been a disaster.
Yeah.
Mentally, it would have been a disaster. And Saka really, really carried the team in his shoulder today. So I'm really impressed with the win.
How well did the substitute influence the game in the second half?
To be honest, the substitute didn't influence the game. Like, maybe Tomiyasu did. Maybe Fabio Vieira did because of the assist he gave to, what's his name, Martinelli. But in general, they didn't influence the game because when Martinelli came, he was hidden. At some point, he was hidden. At some point also, I even thought Martinelli was there in the first half because TROSSARD started playing like Martinelli. He was not doing what we wanted him to do. But like I said earlier, I'm just glad that the boys won because them winning now will give them this mentality of, okay, we did it before, we can try again.
So we can start another.
Yes, we can try again. ARTETA, on the other hand, needs to come up with plan B and plan C. The whole EPL does not like him. Like, we had to struggle. Naturally, we will struggle against Aston Villa.
Yeah.
But this time around, we have Martinez that doesn't want good. We have Mr. Good Evening that wants to prove to us that he is tactically better than ARTETA.
Yeah.
And the first half, it almost looked like he was winning us because he didn't do anything tactically. It was just our players, decision, decisiveness. The second goal that Aston Villa scored, our front three didn't pressure, they didn't mark nothing.
Even the midfield.
But the whole thing, according to ARTETA's philosophy, defend from front, attack from back.
Yeah.
The whole movement collapsed when Aston Villa could pass from back and evade our front three.
Yeah.
We were not positionally organized. Saka was where Odegaard was supposed to be, so Odegaard had to shift to Saka's position. Now Saka, Nelson and Saka, NKETIAH and TROSSARD did not even mount pressure from that front. So that ball immediately, once he passed that first line of defense, it was
danger already.
It was dangerous already because Odegaard had to try and return back to his position. Ben White didn't even know what he was going to do. Before Xhaka, the position Xhaka was, Jorginho was supposed to be there. Before Xhaka would go and mark, the opponent dummied him. And then they scored their goal. Coutinho, what a very brilliant goal.
Experience.
Like that's the experience we've been talking about.
Experience.
And he showed today with Jorginho. I mean, many people will say he's bad luck and everything, but you see Jorginho today.
Chelsea fans.
You are playing against low block teams. People will always see the thing, when you're always winning, people would find a way to bring you down. People will bring you down not in terms of wanting you to fall, but they don't want you to win against them. In football sense now. When you're playing against low block teams, what do you have to do? Find plan A, B, and C. Shoot from outside. Yeah. If Jorginho had not shoot from outside, that ball wouldn't have hit the bar and come back to hit Martinez on the head. Take your chances. Odegaard had chances to shoot and he opted for something else. No. Right now, we don't just need teamwork. We need individual brilliance in the team. We don't just need teamwork.
To be champions, you need individual brilliance.
Yes, that is it. That was what Man City used in killing us. Like, we dominated Man City in their game as a team. But what did our players do individually? Nothing. NKETIAH had a chance. His first touch was rubbish. He trapped the ball and he hit his hand. How?
So who was your man of the match?
For this one.
No, but this one we just play. Now this one we just play now.
Saka.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't want to give any. If I was even going to play, it was going to be Ben White.
He played through the injuries.
Yes, Saka actually played. Saka did well. If Ben White had played all through, it would have been Ben White, because Ben White started creating chance for himself. You could see Ben White's decision today. That rest, he needed it, and today he played well. You understand? But ARTETA too needs to help. He needs to help the fans. We will die of heart attack. We will die of heart attack. He needs to help the fans.
Mikel Arteta.
He needs to help the fans.
Right.